Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Craft the World. And on this episode, we're going to go ahead and continue where we left off. Now, we had just gotten the tech level that we were wanting, the advanced decorating. We finally finished that up on the last level by creating a whole bunch of vases or vases. Then we got to weaving. We don't really want weaving. It's kind of unfortunate that to do the combat part of this game, you have to go through all the decorating part of this game, which the reason I say it's unfortunate is that I think the decorating part of this game would be an amazing thing to have if you had the time to do it. But in levels where you don't, it seems kind of like it's forced upon you, and it's forced upon you in such a way that those people who aren't that interested in it will simply make the items just to get them out of the way so they can get to the items that they actually want, and then they never go back and do anything with these. Whereas if they just allow you to do them at your own pace, I think people would actually be looking forward to unlocking better items to increase the effectiveness and the comfort rating of their own house. So I don't know if there's a better way to do it. I just think that it's kind of awkward the way it is right now. Now, as soon as this is done, we're going to get expert armor. So let me get out of here so they can continue to do that, because they are making that stuff right now. There it is right there. We do need a bit more food. Well, what do we got? I guess we can put some more coconuts down. I am going to have to make some more fish stew or something for these guys to eat pretty soon, because I am out of the fish stew. I do have plenty of coconuts. They're not going to run out of coconuts anytime soon. But as far as fish stew goes, yeah, we are empty on that one. Is it raining? Oh my god, it's raining. You don't see that happening too often. Now, my guys are standing around mainly for the fact that I don't have anything for them to do, really, other than collect wood. So let me run over here, see if there's any more wood up yet. Some animals. I need to build a farm, or not a farm, but a pen for those guys. No, I've completely chopped everything down other than the cactuses. Now, the cactuses are fine. The reason I leave them alone is mainly all they have is water inside them. There we go. I love seeing the ghost die. It's great. Fantastic. I've been waiting for that forever. Yeah, I don't really mess with the water too much because it's not something I've absolutely had to have, but it is something nice to have, so I guess I may go over there and get some more water. I do kind of need it because I just made a whole bunch of ingredients that used a lot of the water. So I guess while we have the time and we have the people available, might as well come over here. Go ahead and chop this stuff down, guys. Actually, don't need to do that. We'll kill this little birdie, unfortunately. He's in the wrong place at the wrong time. And I do like how it instantly becomes a block of water, so I don't have to go and harvest it. It would make more sense if it was. It would actually add a little bit more challenge to it. But still, there's enough challenge to this level that I'm not wishing for more of it at this moment. And so I'm not trying to make it harder on myself. So we got that finally. Now we want steel armor. But of course, you're probably going to tell me is I don't have very much steel left, do I? 14. Well, let's see. Can we make any more? Yes, we can make a few more. Actually, we can make more than a few more. I should have been doing this ahead of time, actually. So let's make as much as we can, which is 32 pieces. It's going to take them a while to do that, but that's all right because it's going to take them a while to make the armor pieces regardless. So let's start with that. We are going to upgrade to steel armor. Again, in my experience, the breastplate seemed to give you the best bang for your buck. You have to use 4 bars for this, and one little thing of coal. Hopefully we got enough coal. I didn't even look at that. But you get 14, whereas if you look at your leather armor, you get only 8. So not quite double, but close. And with the hats, you use 3 bars, and you only get 8. So 14, 8. And the only difference is 1 bar, and this one uses a thing of iron anyway. So really, instead of 1 bar, it's 1 iron and 2 coal is the difference on this one. Actually, 3 coal, because this one uses coal on it. So it's really not that big of a difference on the items you have to use to make these, and yet the stats are insanely different on those. So forest magic, okay. You know what? Forest magic I should have been using all this time to cause several trees to grow instantly. I am an idiot. Why am I not using that? Holy crap, how did I overlook that spell? We are going to put that down. and then we're probably going to be out of power. But before we do, we are going to make some armor. Not very many pieces at the moment, but you know, every little bit helps. So let's see, how much coal do we have? Oh, we need to get some more coal. Yeah, we do. 3 pieces. Okay. So as soon as you guys are done there, we are coming back down below, because I do remember there was a strip of coal over here that I hadn't gotten yet. I didn't really need it at the time that I saw it. I had quite a bit. Was it over here? It was right on the edge of the screen somewhere. Down here, maybe? No, this is too far. Let's pick up this scaffolding. Why is this scaffolding here? I know I placed it there, but I thought I picked it up. No, it's not here. This guy has a little bit of iron over here we could get. Man, I could have swore it was over here somewhere. I bet it still is. I just can't see it. In fact, let's... Dang it. Nope. We're going to go someplace where we can see it and we know it's there for sure. Here it is. Here it is. This is going to be a good spot. Kill these guys. There we go. Get this, and this. It's not going to be a huge increase in the amount of coal that we have by getting this little area, but it's going to be enough. I don't need a whole bunch. I just need 1 per piece of armor, and I only need to make like 7 more breastplates, and then the helmets don't even use the coal. So this is going to be more than enough for now. So let's go ahead and chop this stuff down. Yeah, you guys are doing fine. Everybody has pretty good pickaxes. I still have a couple people with wooden armor, so those are going to be the first ones. You guys have waited long enough. You skipped the last one. You're going to go ahead and get some really good stuff on this one. You're going to get the good armor. I'm not going to leave you guys out in the cold any longer. I do that occasionally on some of these guys. And the reason I usually do is, like I said, it probably is just my imagination. But it does seem to me that some of these people, some of my dwarves, are a little crazy. Like, they literally like to go off and get themselves killed. And I'm not sure why. It's the strangest thing ever. I'm sure it has something to do with priority being interfered with, and me interfering with it on my end, doing things that is just throwing the game off. I don't know. I don't know what the issue is, but it definitely is interesting to see. Oh, yeah. 3 guys. It always seems to happen that way. When they are very close to finishing, it's down to the last few seconds, and then I have to waste power on a whole nother portal that really doesn't get used, and so I'll stay even longer. Oh, there's some coal over here. Let's come over here and get this while we're at it. No reason why we really shouldn't, and it will save me time in the future from having to look for it in case I need it again. So, and in case I need it again, of course I'm going to need it again. And I have not forgotten about my trees. Oh, wow, check that out. That is cool. That is really cool. I like that. Now, I used it way over here, which is kind of a mistake. I forgot I have traps all over the ground. This is a huge area that it would actually cover. So I probably could have got 3 times or 4 times the amount of trees that I just got here. But you live and you learn on that one. How much power did that take? Only 4? That's not bad at all. 4 power for this many trees. If I had known about that, I probably would have been using this like crazy. And that might have changed the gameplay to a certain degree that maybe I wouldn't have been that happy with. I kind of like playing the game without using too many of the spells, because they do seem to make things really just too easy almost, and I kind of like challenging myself a little bit more than maybe most people would. I don't know, maybe most people do like challenging themselves. I have no clue on that one really, but as far as my gameplay goes, I kind of do like to make it a little harder at times. Now, we do have a wave incoming here pretty soon. We have plenty of traps at the moment. I probably will need to make more planks here coming up soon, but for now, let's put this portal here so that some of my guys can start coming over here and picking up these iron bars so that I can tell them to make more armor, which is really incredibly important to me. You know, like I said, as soon as I can get some really good armor, I am going to go ahead and attack. So let's do a couple more pieces. 3 more pieces is all I can do. That's not bad. Let's see, did they ever deliver the other pieces? 2 of them. They delivered 2 of them. So let's go and see who has the worst armor. Well, you're one of them. That's pretty bad armor. And you don't have booties on. Actually, none of my guys have booties on. Didn't I make... I thought I made iron boots for everybody. Maybe I didn't. Well, okay, you're going to get better armor there. And I need to make Yeah, I need to make better boots for everybody as well. That's something I overlooked. Let's look at that. Let's come in here. Iron boots. I don't have any iron ore at the moment. That sucks. Did I just get I think I just got iron boots, so maybe I did make everybody the leather ones. Then I wonder where I got the first one from. Maybe I found it off of an enemy. That's kind of interesting. So let's look at the dwarves' life, because that's something that we're definitely going to need if I can ever click on one before they disappear. No, I don't want to. You, whether you were hurt or not, we're not going to leave making that armor. But I do need to send the rest of you guys to sleep. So you're doing nothing, you're going to sleep. You're collecting resources and you're fine. You're actually hurt a little bit. Why not go to bed? Let's see, finding a way. No, you're not going fishing at 2 hearts. Not with 2.5 minutes left. You're okay, I guess. You're not too bad. Unless you fall down, and then you're just gonna tick me off. Going to stockpile, that's fine. Go to sleep as well. Collecting resources. Actually, go back to bed. Not too bad. Yeah. It's kind of funny. Some of them I'll look at, they have 2.5 hearts, and then I'll go to like the next guy, and he'll have the exact same thing. I'll be like, nah, you're fine. I have no clue why I do that. It just seems like, why does it have to happen right here above my base? I did it again. Let's see. Let's actually watch this. Let's see if anything from my base gets sucked out in this little gap right here, which it probably will. No, it didn't. That was more than enough to keep it up. I like that. That's actually pretty nice. Let's, no, we're going to wait until after the wave's over. Now, these traps over here on the ground is what I was kind of worried about, because they are very much exposed, and I didn't know if the tornado was going to rip them up off of the ground and really just kind of mess up what was going to happen here. So this is a big area. I'll have to figure out exactly how many blocks it does in general, but it does seem to be quite a nice chunk of land that it will graze up these trees. Let's do this, guys. Before that wave gets here, you got a minute. You can do it. I know you can. Because we're going to need the wood regardless after the wave is over. Dang. I need to put a ladder there, but I just don't have any ladders to put up there. So we need to put a few pieces of our house down. As I say before, every episode we just do a little bit more and a little bit more, because it does take quite a long time to sit there and do it. And I think if you can just slowly build onto it and not have to just go full bore into it, you're going to be better off in the end. So we're going to do this. We do need to make some more food. In fact, let's look at that before the wave starts, just so I don't forget about it afterwards. Don't have very much fish. I've had a constant order to go out and fish in a certain spot. They never seem to get out there and do it. So I guess it's not that bad. I only needed a few because, again, it makes 20 at a time, so that's going to be fine. I think that's going to last me for a while. Let's see, are you guys... Yeah, you guys are going down there to build the wall. What about the wood? Did you get all the wood already? Almost. You guys left a lot of coconuts, really. I can't really blame them. They've been eating coconuts and fish stew, which, in my mind, trying to picture that kind of combo in a given meal, you know, coconut juice or, you know, the drink of a coconut mixed with fish stew, does not sound like a good mix to me, a good combo. Probably would upset my stomach. And they've been eating that from the very beginning of the game, so that might be kind of rough. Okay, so now they're coming from the left side. Again, they love this left side for some reason. I'm not quite sure why they favor it so heavily. In the last few worlds, of course, those were different. That was a different update, different patch that I had on those worlds. But before this last patch, they seem to quite literally come from both sides quite a bit, like at the same time. And then towards the end, they would have, you know, 3, sometimes even 4 portals opening up, 2 on one side, sometimes 3 on one side. So it was kind of interesting. They can hit, obviously. There we go. And he can hit all the way down in this corner. Wow, that's fantastic. I don't know if I can stack these guys on top of themselves by maybe putting another layer right here over, another bridge, and putting a 4th one, and maybe, or a 3rd one, and then a 4th one down here. But it's definitely something I want to look into. Go ahead and put a portal over here. I I want my guys to get some experience. You can see that they will go into the portal on the top and zap down here to the portal on the bottom. That's exactly how it's supposed to be done. The portal on the top is the main portal of the game. We zap everyone with that. Nice warrior skill going up. Oh god. Kill him? Yes! Oh my god. Oh my god, we are ripping these guys apart. This is amazing. We're even holding our own against the guy that does area effect damage with his giant freaking ace. Oh no! Get out of there. Yes, 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 my wizards are kicking some serious butt in the background. They're about to die though. You guys suck at close quarter. Get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, he's almost dead. He's almost dead. Oh, that was close. This guy was walking by. This guy right here was walking by. He barely has any health left. And if he had walked by, there you go, right there, one hit and he'd probably be dead. If he had walked by the big skeleton guy right as he was swinging, which is exactly what he was doing, I think he probably would have got hit at the same time and died. He was running away from the other guy, but he did not realize that he was walking right into something even worse. So let's go ahead and make a few more traps because we do need them for the next wave. And if I don't make them now, I'll probably forget about it. And then when I really need them, not have any wood left. Although I don't think wood's going to be that big of an issue now that I have that spell, which is kind of a shame. I kind of already missing the challenge of waiting for wood and constantly being concerned about it and going and look for it. Just because I'm weird. I guess just because I like that challenge. It's just, it's crazy. I don't know why I try to punish myself, but apparently I am. Although I kind of deserve it because I was playing a game some of you guys may be very familiar with. I just got into playing it. It's called Minecraft. And yeah, I know I'm coming into the party way late on that one, but it's a pretty fun game to play. And I bought the game, and we were going to do some YouTube videos together on a server, and the idea behind it, and we're still going to try to do it again, but it didn't work very well the first time. But the idea behind it was that each one of the four of us was going to take on the role-playing aspect of a person who was sucked into the computer, almost like a Ode to Tron, or there's actually several other games, or not games, but movies and stuff that have done that. There's been other games in the past that have done that as well. Like I think Companions of Xanth was one of my favorite games as a kid growing up. That has that same kind of idea where he gets sucked into the computer and he has to go through. It's a great game if you guys have not tried it, but you should definitely go check it out. At least see what the game is. It may be a little dated for you, but I think you'll still enjoy it. Now, we did get a swimmer's book, increases the time you can hold your breath underwater. But I kind of wanted to do something like that because I thought it would be fun. I'm not an actor. I'm not even an amateur actor. I'm not even like whatever would be low an amateur actor would be. I am like the guy who played football and was in band. Nothing whatsoever to do with acting. Wasn't even a singer. I didn't have any. I didn't know anybody who was in the acting part of school. So no skill or experience, I should say, in that. I don't know if I have skill or not, but no experience whatsoever in that. But I thought it would be fun to try, and it kind of didn't quite work out too well because of a lot of the server issues that we were having just trying to set it all up. But the reason I kind of say that I kind of deserved the frustration that I was getting is towards the end of the night, we had been on for quite a long time, and I did something that was kind of out of character for me. I went a little bit crazy because we had been up so late, like a lot of people do, and I started trolling my own guys. I started running around getting hot lava and trying to like dig trenches to fry them, just because I thought it would be funny to change it up. Now, we weren't going to stay on that server. We had just got onto a public server that somebody else had set up just so we could try it out. And yeah, it was something that we were just trying out for a little while for that day, and we weren't ever coming back to it. So I thought it would be kind of funny to just kind of like mess it all up because we're never coming back to it. We spent all that effort making it look all pretty and all cool and put stairs and, you know, just tons and tons of stuff that game does. And I wanted just to have a little fun because I kind of felt that my companions were taking it a little bit too serious. Like, they were still looking for diamonds a few hours before we were like gonna log off forever on that server. And so I was like, what's the point on that one? Shouldn't we maybe go do something I don't know, a little bit more interesting that we probably won't do when we're playing our version because it would be too dangerous maybe to, you know, just run off and jump down into a mine and see what's there. And, you know, they kept wanting to dig and you know, make cool things, which, you know, I completely understand. It's a great game to do that with, but yeah, so I do have to apologize for that to them, which I will do personally as soon as I talk to them again, but if they will ever talk to me. But yeah, I kind of do deserve it. You know, any any pain or suffering that I get. See, it always seems to be the ones with sand behind them that it picks up. But yeah, any discomfort that I get, I kind of deserve it for a little while because for those of you who know Beelzebub Gamer, who I do a few games with, he had like all these diamond pickaxes and like 17 diamonds in his backpack, and I tossed down a bucket of lava on him, and yeah, when lava hits you in that game, if those of you who don't know, you lose everything. It's not like it falls on the floor like when you normally die. It destroys it all because it's hot lava. That's what it does. And so he lost all of that, and he was pretty devastated. I can't really blame him. But again, I apologize. Went a little crazy. A little lack of sleep and no beer makes me go something. Hopefully that's not copyrighted, because if it is, I will find out, and that's going to suck. So if you didn't hear what was right there just a second ago and it was bleeped out or some music was playing, yeah, it was copyrighted. Sorry, guys. Hopefully that won't be the case, though. Now, we will, on one of the future episodes, start making our house look a little bit better. Obviously I have like 60 vases to put down. Let's see, where are they at? Right here, 27. I guess it's not 60, but it's a lot more than I would normally have made for anything else. Now, I don't want to put them too often. I mean, it's going to look pretty tacky if there's one every other couch or every other bed. It's bad enough that there's tons and tons of beds in here. I kind of, at some point, maybe would like to make bunk beds. Maybe put a little platform up here that looks better than this little wooden one with vines hanging off of it, and make you know, platform bunk beds with little ladders or something like that. So I think we can get rid of a few of these and use our storage for a little bit more purpose. But for the time being, I think it's okay. I'm not gonna put anything here because I need that space for my table. I guess I can put some up here. I don't know what's going to be up here yet. No, we're not putting it right there. We'll put it right here. There we go. Hey, I don't know what's going to be up there just yet, but for now, we kind of do want a little bit more comfort rating. We're at 50, which is okay, but I would prefer sometime soon in the next few episodes to get that up to about 65 or 70. Our guys will sleep a lot quicker, be more refreshed, be more willing to run around on the map a lot quicker. And this guy's not doing anything. So, actually, you know what? We forgot, or I forgot. I don't know why we say we, because you guys aren't screaming in my ear. Well, you probably are. I just can't hear you. I can't hear you guys. I apologize. Let's do some more armor. I think 4 is probably going to be enough. In fact, let's check, because the armor pieces are probably already done. So I have 4 already done. Let's go ahead and just give you this. You can take another one. Here, there you go. I need better hats, too. Those hats are so horrible. Those are like the beginner hats that you get in the first like 5 seconds of the game. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, exactly, perfect. I did not go over on that one, which is nice because I don't have a lot of iron to waste. Now, yeah, we're going to do hats. I mean, I do want to do, I guess we can't because we need more iron. That sucks. We need to find more iron. Okay, we are definitely going to be looking for iron. Now, it's going to be somewhere on this level. You don't want to go down too far, otherwise you will not find it. Right over here where this iron is, or not this iron, but this coal, there's a good chance that there might be iron over here. Where there's coal on this stage of the... Yep, there you go, right here. Not too far away from the coal. This always seems to be the case when you're around this this level on... Oh, there's a little bit over here as well. That you will run into iron, which is kind of neat that they're together. I don't know if in real life, if that's even a thing, if certain resources are always found in proximity of other ones. I think that might be the case with like diamonds. I think I've heard something about that, where they look for certain other minerals And when they find like the right combination of that, it implies that there's a good chance that there's going to be diamonds there or something. But I don't know if that's the same thing for coal and iron. I don't think it is, but it may be for all I know. Let's go ahead and put another portal over here, make it a little bit easier on them, because I do want them to get down here to this iron as soon as possible. Because I don't even need it in its refined form. I actually want its raw form, its nuggets of iron, so that I can make the stuff that I really, really want. Now you can see some of these guys already have their armor on, and obviously some of them do not. In fact, I have 4 guys without armor on, and I happen to have 2 of them on the screen right here. So what are the odds of that? And the third one just left. So yeah, there's the 3 of them right there. Out of 5 guys, I have 3 of them without armor on. I guess they just wanted to humiliate me a little bit more, make my guys look a little bit more pathetic than they really should be. They are making the armor though, so let's see. Have they made any more? No, I guess they're not making it because they're digging. What's the priority on that? I don't know if they have a greater priority on digging than they do crafting. I don't think that's the case. I think it would probably be reversed if you ask me. Or you could increase it, I guess, if you put a portal down like I did last time, right next to the crafting station. They would probably head over there first. But since I put the portal down right here, where I want them to harvest, that's probably the priority. That's probably why they're coming over here, because it's like 1 step away from where they're at, versus, you know, walking a floor down to actually craft. I don't really need this coal right now, so I'm going to leave that there. Let's go ahead and put this here, and we'll put a torch here. You can't get to that, can you? Well, we'll put it right here then. So it doesn't have to be in that exact spot. Grab this as well. That's probably going to be more than enough, so I'm going to leave them doing that. What are we at right now? 51% with all these vases. That's crazy. I thought we would get more out of that. Well, we were going to put a portal down right here. Probably should have put it a little bit closer over here. I didn't even notice there was some armor done. Hopefully they will travel this distance right over here and get this. In fact, if I tell them to chop this little crystal down, I think they will do it. Yeah, he's gonna come over here to chop it. And while he's here, will he pick that up? Yes, he's gonna pick it up. Nice. Okay, so you just kind of have to learn the the priorities that these guys have, because then you can use it to your benefit. And although they're not coming through to these workstations as much as I would kind of hope they would be. Okay, so let's do the armor. That might send them over here a little bit faster to do this stuff. Oh, great. We're going to be out of steel. Well, I may be using that coal sooner than I thought. Iron ore. Very little of it. I didn't think I was going to need that much. Dang it, this is not going to work out very well. Okay. Can I take any armor pieces apart? Did I get any weapons from the guys? I sure did. Okay. So let's recycle some of these. Every little bit helps. I don't need these junk weapons you get from the waves. They actually aren't that great. And I could use the iron, obviously. Let's do a mummy saber. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so another good reason to do the waves. If you if you want to actually... Dang it, I'm going to have to make steel bars. You suck. No. 8 is all I'm doing right now. I don't want to waste the rest. 11 pieces. You know what? We'll do a couple more. Right there. Okay, 4 more. Because you get 2 every piece, or every time you do that. So we are going to come back over here. You know what? Man, I really, really want to come over. Oh, they need some more dirt over here. So that didn't seem to work very well with the dirt. It seemed to still fall apart rather easy. Now, I've had this fishing thing here forever, and most of the time, nobody ever comes over here to fish. I'll put a portal, maybe. If I'm lucky, somebody will come over here and grab some of these fish. Now, the fish do become depopulated if you fish over here too much, but they will eventually repop after a certain amount of time. You don't have to add more water or anything like that, but there's a mummy right there. And tons of them over here. Yeah, see, you see what I mean? I mean, they just seem to, like, keep on coming. There's tons and tons and tons of them. So I think I'm going to come over here and wipe these guys out. At least try to. I probably won't wipe them out because that's a lot of friggin' mummies to kill. But I am going to get all my guys with with steel armor. I know I said I wanted to do silver, but we're not even close to getting that, really. I guess we're not too far away. I mean, we do need to finish off our steel armor, and as soon as we do that, we can do the master furnishing, and that will automatically give us access to the steel work. I guess we can wait. I really, really don't want to wait on that one, but I guess we can wait. We don't have that much silver in the first place, but I guess we can wait till we get there. I definitely do want to come over here and try this stuff out. I want to kill this entire force right here. That's going to be good experience for me, and I don't need to do that. It just looks. And then I want to come down here and at least crack this open. That's going to be really, really tough because I'm going to need at least ladders or scaffolding or something because they're not going to be able to take this. They're going to have to run away, and they're going to need a way to get out of here without getting damaged. And so I think a ladder would probably be the best method for this area. That way they can constantly get in and out whenever they need to. Because they can't put a portal, which is what I would normally do. And I probably can't even use any of my magic spells there. So that's going to be another concern too, is if any of my guys die, they literally have to go back and pick up the gear and then run away. And I don't think they're going to be able to do that very well. I think they're going to get caught. I think with that many guys, if each and every one of those 30-odd guys get at least one hit, then not one of my guys can survive that. That's going to be way, way too much damage. So we're just going to have to see how that handles. I don't know if I can drag them out, maybe. I know the Guardian won't follow, but maybe the other guys will. And if I can pull them out of that tunnel and then, you know, whittle them down bit by bit, piece by piece, by sending, you know, wave after wave after they've healed up and things of that sort, then I think maybe we can do it, but just have to see. Let's see. Now, those things are being delivered, so they're not here just yet. You know what? I'm not going to make any more helmets because the silver was there, and we're going to get helmets from them. We also could get some breastplates from them. So I am going to make some boots because there were no silver boots to be made. So that will be one of the few things that's not going to get upgraded with that. So let's go over there and do this. And I think I might actually be able to make enough for all my guys. I might be able to make 10 with this. Probably not. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so not even close. Wow, that sucked. Okay, but if we come back down here, we might be able to find some more iron, maybe, if we're lucky. I don't really want to go down further than this because if you do, the chances of you running into iron is a lot less than up here. Oh, there's still iron down here. What the crap, guys? You suck. Why would you leave iron here just waiting? This guy was doing it. He knew what I wanted, but nobody else was helping him. He's like, I'm over here all by himself. Thankfully, it wasn't even dark. Otherwise, I felt really bad for that guy just kind of waiting in the the kiddie pool of this dense, dark, you know, cave. Why all the other guys just sat back and laughed. Which kind of actually looks as what was going on. They all had nice cushy jobs just kind of sitting up on the surface doing nothing. Let's see. We are going to put the rest of this armor on as well before I forget. Let's see. Nope. Go back. Okay, you're good. You could use this. Definitely. Holy crap. Why were you still using wood? And one of my viewers commented saying that they found it funny that I would attack a Guardian with wooden armor on, considering he shoots off fireballs. And yeah, I never really thought about it that way, but it makes complete sense when you say it that way. That would definitely explain why I get my butt handed to me on those fights as often as I did. Because you're fighting wearing like the worst thing in the world. Like you'd be better off not wearing anything, like no clothing whatsoever, than wearing like wood armor. Because I think your flesh would probably take the hit better. Probably not. I don't know. That actually sounds like a horrible idea. But I wouldn't wear the wood either. That sounds like a horrible idea as well. So, yeah, it definitely is one of those things that I never really thought about. Dang it, I want to go this direction. But I could go this direction for like 100 feet and not find anything. Or I could find like just huge ant farms. So I'm kind of not wanting to go in this direction. I do, though. I think I need to go down that way. And this is one huge area for an ant farm. I mean, this thing just keeps going down and down and down. So yeah, we're not going to go any further than that there anyways. So yeah, we did find a nice little... Come on, guys. I mean, somebody has to come over here. Let's put a portal so we can see. Crap, we got coal over here. This is a big lake. I like that. Can we get over here at least or something? We put a portal there. Man, look how big this is. This is huge. Okay. Well, we are going to at least chop down this little block right here so that my guys can go fishing, because I need more fish. I need more fish. No. No, we're not going to get that coal. Even though I want to. Desperately. Guy got a problem. I got a problem with collecting resources. I don't even need them half the time, and I go in and collect them. Sorry guys, I had to cough. But then I looked at the time and I noticed that my video is getting a little bit longer than I wanted. So we did get a Warrior's Book, increases the damage inflicted by melee weaponry. So we are going to go ahead and tell my guys to fish. And then we're going to end the episode here because I do not want to make these episodes too long. I want to give you guys at least a couple of videos that are kind of shorter for those of you who enjoy that and been asking for that. So hopefully you do enjoy these shorter ones. If you do, let me know. If you're one of the people who don't, let me know that too. I guess if the majority of my viewers want longer ones or shorter ones, I'll give you what you want. But I myself tend to ramble on quite a bit, as those of you who have listened to my episodes already know that. Again, guys, I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoy these episodes, please hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, I do very much enjoy hearing back from you guys. All those people who have left comments that I've mentioned in my episodes. That's been a great time to hear back from you guys, and I do hope that you will continue to leave comments, even if it's just to let me know that you enjoy the game and that you look forward to seeing the next level, because that's just cool to hear that you guys are watching the videos and liking the footage. So again, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.